get to safety if it comes to it. Overall compositions, of course, though, are on your screen. The big talking points for me for Mammoth's comp is Jinx scaling for voice and DaJeung on a signature pick with this Zoe. Are the two places to look at. They are the stars of the show for this team, so definitely the place you need to look at it.
Jungle, that's what they're about. The 2v2 also getting excited about it. Not literally, because Voice right now is on the receiving end of a fair bit of damage. Shernfire flashing in, looking to try and secure a first block, which he will do so successfully. And DaJeung with the spell thief will flash away to safety, hanging onto his own. Everybody in the river right now, still keen to try and find that inch to break the mile. But the knockup comes across onto Entrust. DONGGY cops the ignite, Voice in trouble. And DaJeung gone for the meantime.
Next damage instance dealt while asleep. Huge damage amplification, actually, and one of the reasons I think that Zoe can be pickable as Violet.
Oh, great flash away, dodging at the grand entrance as Akano comes in now. Instant polymorph, though, dissuades his idea of trying to find that kill onto Apii, but still they persevere. Stun passive connects, Apii living as long as he can, making sure that it is Voice to pick it up. Now excited, looking for a second. Chompers go out, but Shernfire's in trouble. Two-man knock-up this time. Shernfire has to turn around. He can't find it.
Violet.
Look how low they all are. Violet, 1, 2,
He's got 2.
No way! He
Zoe
just got a
comes in,
triple
though.
kill, and then DaJeung answers back and says, stop the party. A silver lining to be excited about as a Mammoth fan. It is a very similar vein to game 1, where they find themselves down by 2k gold. A face check after the dragon, DaJeung in trouble. A two-man collapse, a flash across the wall. Flash to match. Buffers it with a turnaround for a second there, and Shernfire finds his second of the game.
For as long as possible. It does mean that an ultless Vi is looking bottom. Akano here, though, and they will see the Vi now.
And we certainly will. So Lightning Crash starts it up. First of all, Flash, Glacial Prison, lock in place. Violet makes sure he can't look to try and be a montage hero once again. Rocket Launcher secures it. Shutdown. That's what Voice needs. Now in comes Shernfire, laying some justice damage onto Akano, who's going to be the first casualty. That's to be picked up by Apii. Two-man taught by DONGGY. And now Voice is gone as well. He finds his first kill of the game. They're looking for an absolute bit of annihilation. And that's what they'll get now.
And they might get Violet. They make the play the best that they possibly
can. So don't get any wrong ideas. DONGGY now also in the area. We've seen this play out so many times during a regular split here for PGG. The classic 4-man dive onto bot. A start and battery to start things off. The CC layering. Voice, good night. Now, second target in sight. It is Akano who dashes to safety. But is he really safe? He is for the meantime. But that tower is most certainly not.
Absolutely. The AD carry farming difference, to be honest, between both games has been significant. And this one is no exception, as we are looking back at top lane for a brief moment. We'll see if it results in anything, as there is a jungler here this time. And a support. Pensnet putting 0 effort towards this because they're playing towards the Drake. First bait, does he go for the cannon? He doesn't overcommit for the cannon, but misses it. And now a big wave crashes. And Trust doesn't know what he wants, because he's been spotted.
Well, that's just it. Am I clearing this ward? I am. Dominus has to go out because he needs to try and trim this wave. First of all, the passive, the heal. Look at that. So much damage to trim the wave. Now you're tanking a turret. And for no good reason. Akano is gone.
Happy.
And literally will be in just a second. Might die to a Lulu of all things. That is a nightmare.
Violet's coming. He's got a wall to jump over as well.
Here we go. Zeri skating, jumping in, finding the target they're after. And it seems to be a case of Entrust. You need to burn that off. Forcing fights on cooldown. Akano once again forgetting about these jungle camps, more interested in ganking, and that has to really be the reality for them so far. As it's going to be a Sejuani and a Zoe.
Shernfire's on the way.
Taking down a Renekton. It will be that 2v2 in just a second. Chippy's buying as much time as he can. No flash, no ult, but still finds that kill. Decimates the mid lane mage. As Akano's forced to flash away, but gets chased on down by the Vi. And now Entrust is a passenger to the devastation that his team is receiving.
And Shernfire wants it. He's under turret.
He's absolutely diving for it. The heal is just good enough. The ult.
Vi Q greater than everything. This is the winner of this series. Will play the loser of this series. So it could just be that Pentanet 2-0 and versus Mammoth if they lose the Dire Wolf twice.
Well, maybe that reality is one step closer now. It's a 5v4 right off the bat as Violet finds that entrance into this team fight. He's received the ultimate. He's got the tools. He's got the team to back him up. Shernfire takes the second. Chippys with the biggest wraparound at his monitor.
Prowler's Claw Renekton.
Absolutely. Well, where do you turn your attention to now? Because everywhere you go, it is just death. It really is that easy right now for Violent and the squad to stare you down, and that alone is terrifying. I mean, they just found a double kill. They're going to open up the mid inhibitor before 20 minutes. And whilst that can be a concern in some game states, it's certainly not to be one in this. Chippys not going to die, has the dominance effect.
He's playing a different game to the rest of his team, though. They're looking to end Skibby.
I mean, he really is. He's like saying, why are you still here? Your base is about to die. It's below 20 minutes, Rusty. Can you believe what I'm saying? Shelly is still alive. 4 HP, start dancing. It's a rave. You've got no one to defend this base. It's the ace, it's the game.
2 HP.
And it's a dancing herald. Come on, make it happen.
I can't believe she survived.
She's done it.
We've got the Dancing Herald, and it is going to be a pretty clean 2.